Today I'm here with my dad, and got my 10 most want list. One side has the guys I'm praying for salvation. The other guys are men that I'm in Bible study with and discipling to help other men do the same thing. And today's lesson, ironically, was letter 47, 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. And if you haven't got one of my dad's books, let me know and I'll be glad to get it to you. But with the prayer breakfast being this past Wednesday, I thought this was pretty cool. If you'd like to see that presentation via video, it's on the Ministry to Men Facebook page. One of the great joys of my life has been the opportunity to follow up on men whose eyes have been opened, at least to some degree. They've been prayed for, invited to a place where they hear from a peer how someone else has experienced life change, and they want to know more. The bulk of this follow-up was done after we had an event where we asked for a response from those in attendance, and 2 by 2, we would go meet with them on their turf. It was through follow-up that God began to teach me the difference between goals and desires. For a long time, I thought they were the same, but I began to learn that both were important in my life, but very different. A goal in my life is something that depends solely on me, what I do, how I do it, when I do it, etc. Always knowing that apart from God, I can do nothing. Desires require the same things from me, but also require something from others. An example would be my marriage. If my goal is to have the best marriage in the world, that would require Tammy to do her part for it to happen, based on my expectations or my goal. This would be a great desire, but a terrible goal, because when someone blocks my goal, I tend to get angry. Now, back to the follow-up as an example of goal versus desire. In my early days of office follow-up, my goal was for the man I was calling on, cold call by the way, would be in when we called. He would agree to meet with us. He would be open and receptive to the message and come to Christ. Now, this is a great desire, but God showed me that all these things depend on Him, not me. So slowly but surely, these things became my desire. My goals were that my heart would be open to God and to the man I was meeting with, and I would be willing to set up a time to go, and that I would trust God for the results, all the results, knowing that I was not God's only resource in this man's life. What freedom this brings. Dad, I appreciate what you've meant for me in my life, and I'll share this with the other guys that they might be encouraged this week as we go out and follow up after that incredible marriage prayer breakfast. I love you, Dad.